Hello and welcome all of you to my today's session, that is Introduction to XPath. Today's agenda is first on what is XPath and the basic syntax of XPath, and then the expressions along with some examples. So the first one is what is XPath? Yeah, XPath is an expression which is used to find the element or say node in the XML document. So it travels through the XML documents and find the element that we want to locate with the expression that we have given. Okay, so this is the basic syntax. So initially we have to start with double forward slashes and then give the tag name, and within square braces you have to give the attribute and value pair, but you have to keep in mind you have to give this at sign, otherwise it won't locate this particular attribute. And you have to be mindful to close the brackets you have started and these double quotations as well. So in case if you miss a particular character, then it won't locate the particular element. Okay, so this is one example. I'll show you how we can do this. Yes, suppose as my first task I want to locate this category map. In here you can see my tag name is book and the attribute name is category, as well as the value is math. So as I have shown you earlier, we have to start with double forward slashes and then we have to give the tag name, which is the book in this case, and then you have to give the square bracket, and at sign is a must, and then the attribute name is category, and equals to, within quotation marks you have to give the value of the attribute, that is math, and you have to be mindful to close the square bracket that you have started. Then if you enter this one, then it locates this particular element. And now I'm going to locate this the title equals the title where the language equals to en. Okay, I'll do that as well so that you can get an idea. This also you have to start with double forward slashes, and in this case the tag name is title, and then you have to give the attribute and value pair within square brackets, and my attribute is lang and the value of the attribute is en. Then you have to close the bracket. Okay, so those two are very easy, and if you move to this one, it's not equal to, it's not similar to the previous scenario because we can't find an attribute value pair here. It only has a text, right? In such a case, you can find the element using the text that is there, right? Using the contains text method. In here you have to same as earlier, you have to give the tag name, and within square brackets you have to locate it using the text, contains text, and you have to give the comma here, and within double quotations you have to give the text directly. When you're doing this, you have to copy the element name so it's more accurate, and you have to keep in mind you have to close this the bracket you have started, right? Now it locates the element. Now so you have to remember this syntax, contains text, and you have to give the text name of the text here. So that's it. Then I'll show you some examples using Amazon.com. So I'll start it with like this. So you can see that I have loaded the Amazon.com web page, and now I'm going to right click and go to inspect, and then you can see this particular pane is getting opened, and you have to click on this one, right, this icon, and you have suppose you have to you want to locate this search bar, then you have to move your cursor to the item which you want to locate, and then you can see when you locate this and click on this one, this part is getting highlighted. In here you get different attribute and value pairs. One attribute is type, and you get another attribute as ID. Now you have to keep this thing which is very important, In case if you have the ID attribute, we don't move to other attributes, right? Because ID is the unique identifier for a particular element. Okay, now my tag name is input, and now you have to type Control F here. Press Control F here, and then you can type it here. Start using double forward slashes, and my tag name is input here, and within double quotation marks you have to give the ID, and before the attribute name you have to put this at sign equals to this one, right? Copy this value correctly, and you have to give it within quotation marks. And now you can see it uniquely identifies that particular element. So that's how that happens. Now I'll take another example. Suppose I want to locate this one. Now you can see you get different tabs like this. You can pick electronics. So we have to locate this one probably using the text given here, right? In my case, first you have to copy this text here. And then you have to type this h2 contains start the bracket, then text, then the comma, and then you have to give the text value here, and then close this bracket and this bracket. Now you can see it identifies the value correctly. That is how you use contains text. Again, if you move to this slide deck, my next one is XPath expressions. So as I have explained earlier, these are the symbols that we use to locate the elements. Now using double forward slashes, this is the description for that. So it selects the nodes in the document from the current node that match the matter where they are. And the single slash, it selects the root node. So I'll show you this one when I explain the absolute XPath. And the tag name is so same as in my previous example, the tag name of the current node. And you have to use this at sign because it selects the attribute. So in case if you don't use, if you forget to use this at sign, it doesn't select that particular attribute. And then attribute is the attribute name of the attribute, and the value is the value of the attribute. So if I move to my previous example again, so these the elements in the dark blue color are the tag names, and here you get the attribute and value pairs. So in case if you don't have attribute value pair, we get this text, so we can use the contains text option to locate that particular element. So yes, that's what I have planned to discuss with you today. So let's meet in another session to discuss some more things about XPaths. Hope you understood almost everything. So in case if you didn't understand anything, you can put a simply type a comment so that I can reply. So yeah, thank you and have a nice day.